The truth about football, it's not what you think. Vertical line. Fox News. Fox News Digital Network. Fox News. Fox Business. You Report. Fox News Radio. Fox News Latino. Fox Nation. Fox News Insider. Login. Account. You're logged in as profile. Log out. Search site. Listen to Fox News Radio live. On air now. On air personalities. Home. Video. Politics. U.S. Opinion. Entertainment. Tech. Science. Health. Travel. Lifestyle. World. Sports. On air. Previous slide. Next slide. Opinion. Home. Michael Goodwin. Karl Rove. Sally Cohn. Juan Williams. Peter Morriside. Andrew Napolitano. Liz Peek. Peter Johnson Jr. The Truth About Football, It's Not What You Think. By Daniel J. Flynn. Published September 13, 2013. FoxNews.com. September 12, 2013. New England Patriots cornerback Alfonso Denord 37 intercepts a pass intended for New York Jets wide receiver Clyde Gates. Rear. During the fourth quarter of an NFL football game in Foxborough, Mass. AP photo/Elise Amendola. August 29, 2013. New England Patriots quarterback Tim Tebow 5 looks for a receiver as New York Giants defensive end Justin Trotto 69 closes in during the third quarter of an NFL preseason football game in Foxborough, Mass. AP 2013. Next slide. Previous slide. Last weekend, 1,500 supersized men smashed, zacked, and stuffed other competitors. The final seconds determined winners in Pats Bills, Jets Bucks, 49ers Packers, and Rams Cardinals. Everybody had fun. Nobody died. Week 1 played like the 1,000 or so that preceded it in the long history of the NFL. Solid hits led to cheers, not deaths. Earlier this year, ESPN reported, and Roger Goodell denied, that the NFL commissioner agonizes over the prospect of an on-field fatality. The New Yorker's Ben McGrath similarly worries that one of these days, millions of us are going to watch a man die on the turf. Football is safer than its roughness leads us to believe. Retired defensive end Pete Koch asked, what happens when someday, somebody dies playing the most popular sport in American history? He asks the wrong question. Why, after more than 9 decades of play, has an NFL hit never killed a player? Collisions have killed athletes in Major League Baseball, the National Hockey League, and the Winter X Games. And last year, collisions killed 2 of the 4 million competitors in various tackle football leagues. So, it's not as though the possibility doesn't exist. It's just that, for the NFL at least, the reality doesn't. And with football growing demonstrably safer 23 collision deaths a year during the 1960s, less than 4 annually during the last decade, the likelihood of such an NFL tragedy shrinks even if our collective belief in its imminence grows. If NFL players survived when they didn't wear helmets or when they could legally drive their helmets into opponents' helmets, why would Roger Goodell lose sleep over a hit killing the player in today's NFL? Football is safer than its roughness leads us to believe. Many of those 1.1 million fans in the stadiums working are less safe, if far more unheralded, occupations than the men they applaud. Earlier this year, an NFL stadium witnessed a fatal brain injury. Donald White's 43-year career in elevator construction and maintenance ended in June when a falling counterweight struck him on the head and off the ladder. White's fellow workers passed around buckets to collect donations for his 4 kids and 3 grandchildren. The owners of Levi's Stadium promised to remember him with a plaque. Had he worn a Riddle helmet instead of a hard hat, the mechanic would now be a household name. But like the fallen workers who helped build Ford Field, Cowboys Stadium, and the Georgia Dome, White will be remembered by his family but forgotten by football fans. We don't think much on the dangers of Donald White's profession, even though 800 fellow construction workers die from the hazards of their work every year in the U.S. Instead, we cringe at Clay Matthews putting flick on Colin Kaepernick. The men building Levi's Stadium work deadly trades. The quarterback who will soon play there surely doesn't. Mesmerized by incessant coverage, we increasingly view football as the American version of Roman gladiatorial contests. In fact, these modern coliseums, as demonstrated by this week's death by a falling fan who came to Candlestick Park to watch